We can meet our robot and understand the different parts now. This is the main ESP12V board used for both controlling and communication purpose. In the front side, we have fitted an ultrasonic sensor used for obstacle avoidance. And this is the battery pack. Two IR sensors are used on each sides. That is also for obstacle avoidance. In the bottom side, you can see a motor driver board used for driving the two DC motors. You can see that the IR sensors are fitted on the bottom side and at last a caster wheel. So these are the main parts. As we have already met the robot, we can now see how the robot works in both the auto mode and the manual mode using the PC application. Let's turn on the robot first. After turning on, it will take few seconds to acquire the IP address from the Wi-Fi router. Yeah, now the IP address is acquired, and what next we need to do is to take the PC application. The PC application is written in the C#. When the robot is turned on first, it will be configured to work in manual mode by default. And in the PC application, first what we need to do is to connect the PC application to the robot using a connect button. The connect button establishes the connection to the robot from the PC application. We have connected now. And you can see the two buttons, auto button and a manual button here. And four other direction control buttons for controlling the robot to the different directions. We can try pressing the forward button now. Yeah, see, the robot is going forward, and next is the backward button. Robot is going the backward direction, and again to the forward direction, and a left button for turning the robot to the left side, and right button for turning the robot to the right side. See how the robot turns. So these are for these four buttons. See how the robot is working according to these four buttons. Next we can change the robot to the auto drive mode by pressing the auto button. Now the robot had changed to auto drive mode. The robot is going by itself by avoiding the obstacles in its path. And you can also see the feedbacks are coming in the feedback box. Whenever the robot finds some obstacles, it will take some appropriate actions to avoid the obstacle and go to the next available path. So these actions we can see in the feedback box here. This feedback is coming from the robot to the PC application. We can always enhance the working of this robot by changing the program that is embedded in the ESP12V microcontroller. Now the robot is going the auto mode. See, whenever it is finding some obstacles in its path, it will first stop and then look in its left and right directions, and then will go forward according to the distance it measures. This is how the robot works in the autonomous mode. Now we can stop the robot in the auto mode and we can switch the robot to the manual mode again. By pressing this manual button, the robot will change to the manual mode. Yeah, now the robot has changed to manual mode again. And again, by pressing these direction control buttons, we can control the robot manually. This is how the robot works both in the auto mode and manual mode using the PC application.
Now we can see how the Android app works. This is the Android app which I have developed to control the robot. Here you can see the direction buttons used to control the movement of the robot, and also there are two other buttons, A and M. A to switch the robot to auto drive mode, M to switch the robot to manual mode. At first, by default, the robot will be in manual mode, as you have seen earlier. Let's see how we can control the robot using these buttons in this app. Let's press the forward button first. Now the robot is moving forward. We can press the stop button to stop the robot, and next we can try pressing the backward button. You can see that the robot is moving backward button. Again I have pressed the stop button. And there are two other direction control buttons, that is the left and right. Left button will turn the robot in the left direction and the right button in the right direction. Let's stop it again. Now we can switch the robot in the auto drive mode using the A button. Now you can see that the robot is going in the auto drive mode. Now we can switch it again back to the manual mode by pressing the M button.